A little bit more here. I'll show you knife knowledge. These are the pages we can pull from. I was thinking if, I can edit and teach this. That means I could take this unit plan that's already set up and edit it. I can remove pages and I can also add pages. So let's say that we have a knife company that wants to go ahead and do an event for us or do some sort of a presentation. We can go ahead and take this already populated or already developed content and use this in a presentation. Here you can see the questions already listed. That's standard stock questions. There's about 15,000 questions that KP has in this platform. So it's really easy to pull off that information. I'm going to go into identifying knife cuts. So you can see here too the value some of this can bring. You can easily go ahead and click on this. It opens up the page, and then there's a video about how to actually do the knife cut. And I'll go ahead and just give you a little taste of what that sounds like, because I currently don't have anything in the ACFAZ code with these videos. So, but we do have it on the KP education system.
The diamonds. And again, I'm going to use a fairly small diamond here, which is about a 1/4 inch in width. Carrots. What we're going to do is square these off to make these.
So now you get the point on that. Very focused. Again, it's on hands and techniques. It's not about the face. So that really, you can change the audio on that. So if we come across any, we need to change it to Spanish, we can. And anyway, so that's just one of the opportunities, the way we can use already the stock content within the platform. I'm going to show you KP Education System. This is, of course, the parent company of KP Compass, and they've taken what they have developed here and put it into the KP Compass for corporate training. So for me, I'm a non-chef. My big thing was when I first started selling, I had never made a stock. I've never made a base from scratch, and I still haven't. I represent a Nestle. So if that says anything about how brokers and sales, of course, we have a lot going on. Nestle's huge, and Nestle was just one of the companies I represented as a broker. So as far as the education part of it from a non-chef person, I was so intimidated for years to talk about bases. I was definitely young. I was insecure as a salesperson when I went up to a shop and said, here's something I have no idea what to work with, but I think you know more than me, and then say I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, that's why I really dialed in on KP Compass, because I was the one that at the distributor I worked for would be checking out all the materials from their library, the resource library. So anyway, that's why I love this. It's so easy to use, this platform. It's crazy, very flexible, and I'll show you why I say that. I'm going to go in to show you what can be uploaded. Oh, I guess I have it up. Sorry. I'll go into my code, and you can see this is the test tool that'll show all the questions involved here. Here's how you can add content. It's web links, embed, or PDFs. And that means you basically have got everything covered, because yeah, you do when it comes to digital. So anyhow, that's how easy it is to use. Very, very easy, quick, and I don't know, it's just incredible to be able to have this opportunity. Here's what the other thing I've created, and I think I can probably fit this all in. Food Service Geeks. This is something, again, is my own brand. I really, for years, had this concept of building something like this, and here we are today. I do have 2 other people that are blogging. Danielle's going to start blogging. I've given them independent access so they can blog on their own. When they write a blog post, that'll automatically list here, and I've got to put in our blog role and our categories and all that. But anyway, I've got also another gal, so super smart and talented. She's with the Hyatt Scottsdale Regency, and I just want her to run with it. She's got so many great creative ideas. I'm just so impressed that I've got a chance to work with her. She wants to get more involved with the ACF. In fact, she just joined officially last week, and she wants to step up, and she wanted to do something on flour, comparing different flours. And now, you know what? Right on. I love it, because that's stuff that chefs love. So you can see here what I've done. This was inspired by a website called CEO Express. All these are live links. How cool is this? Even though, of course, I've seen it, I loved what I seen when I seen CEO Express, and how Jessica and I really started to work together, said she was doing some of this already. And this just fit in exactly what she was wanting to do, is by sharing knowledge. We're going to keep building this out, and we're looking for more information. And we, as the association here, needed our own independent voice. I've taken RSS feeds from Food Safety, Restaurant News, Fast Casual, and then AZ Central. They are the one really that are the predominant media for us here. And you can see I've just focused in on the restaurant segment. Here we are again with the widget for the ACFAZ. I'm able to go ahead and put that in here, and then of course it appears here. What's great too is that it actually goes on to wait, stop. I don't want to open that up. That's just the ACFAZ web. But this whole column will stay the same throughout the pages. So these pages change, this stays the same. And I'd love to get more RSS feeds from our partners in our community here. I need to get them and have them. Our cloud tag here, so everyone can see what the most used words are. And then another way to extend value to those that work with us is September links. You can see I've listed them all here. And I've got to go ahead and get October's links in there too. I'm a little behind. But we've got the knowledge sharing. We're looking at putting an iframe in here, so it goes right to the KP Compass platform as opposed to what it's doing now. I needed to lay some of this out and see what the next wave. It's interesting when you do something like this, the first draft and the second draft and the third and fourth until you finally get it right. Well, we're getting it right, and I think just because this is delaying us. So you can see here Food Service Geeks logo, and then I explain what is KP Compass. Our old stuff, I need to go ahead and update this again. I really wished I would have waited because I put a lot of work into this. But anyway, this is a subdomain. I've broken these different sites out just for a couple different reasons. But as this builds, we can extend opportunities for others to work on these platforms. Crazy delay. So anyway, that's pretty much it right now. I'll probably do, if I think of something else, a little recap on another video for you. But I don't want to kind of overextend my welcome with you. So our videos, any videos that we have, this could be interesting here. I keep hearing people want to have a forum to connect, a message board, and that's one thing I've always taken away from every meeting, is this is something that they want to do. This is a plugin, and with this plugin, I'm able to go ahead and sorry, it's for some reason being very slow today. It's under another subdomain, and you can see here employment, equipment, general, rebates. I want. I don't know. It's something to start, something to build, and it is nice. It really is a nice tool here. But again, we've got to start marketing and getting people involved. So that's it, though. Again, thank you, my friend. If you have any questions, please let me know. Definitely look forward to talking with you again about this and seeing what we could do with your chapter with this as well, so we can get some best practices. Thank you. Have a good one.